Welcome back. So it's awomkenneth, and I think I'm really getting this YouTube consistency on Mac on point. Yeah. Okay. So today I just want to talk about focus in business. Like when you're doing business, should you have your focus on? Now this is where my English uses me. Should you have? Should you focus on one business, or should you focus on multiple businesses and surround them, like manage them, as then have a group company that manages? Oh shit, yeah, I'm lost. What I'm trying to say is that, in essence, should you have one business for life, or should you have 10 businesses that you do that brings in a stream of income? You see, that is more easy to understand. So I'm going to start off by comparing Konga and Alibaba. Konga right now, we know all know Konga.com, an e-commerce in Nigeria, and it basically has one website, and they're almost doing well according to their last. I'm not sure. Let me just hold my thought first, because when it comes to tax, that their report is something. But they are always doing well according to their report. And we have Alibaba, yes, the mega monster in e-commerce. Now Alibaba has more than two websites that all merged to make the Alibaba group of companies. You have the Alibaba, you have the AliExpress, you have is it 1988 something, you have the Tubo, is it Tubao.com. I think you have like two more of those. Then you have some, you have the escrow company, then you have the app company for social networking, and one other one again. Yeah, the Twitter one, the Twitter of China, but what do you call that, sir? I won't say meow, but I know that is wrong. But you get my point. You can do your research for yourself. Now you compare them. Now see, because of Alibaba has like five companies, and they all have different stream of incomes, different mode modes of doing business, different operations. You see how it makes money for them. But just having one business like Konga, yeah, Konga is successful, or is going to be successful at a point, but it's just the one business. Now imagine if Konga had multiple businesses, which they are now doing. Let me just state that as a fact. You see, there's much more results. So now, where you take this in, or where I take this in to now impact my life, is basically why stick to one stuff. Even if you have like a 9 to 5 that is paying you six figures, yeah, don't you think it's also better to do something else that brings in another stream of income? Or don't look at it as a stream of income, just look at it like as a business, or what am I saying? Look at it as a fucking stream of income. We all need money. So instead of like neglecting other jobs that you think that are too big for your 9 to 5 title, I think we should all come down and think things through. For example, we have billionaires that just make more of their money from furnitures. We don't have any billionaire in the world right now, apart from the tech billionaires. Even the tech billionaires included still make money from diverse companies, and even the tech billionaires still make money from more than one business. You see them always changing strategies left, right, center, e.g., Snapchat. Nobody still knows what it is, for example. So that is the point I'm just trying to stress on right now, because we all focus on, yeah, having a business plan, having that business idea. But does anybody really know what the business they're going to eventually end up doing? No. For example, now we have Linda Ikeji. Linda Ikeji, yeah, she's going to add money now. She's not moving into different stuff. So she's not expanding, but I think she should remove the name Linda Ikeji, because it's going to affect the other upcoming brands. She better change it, because of people don't like buying the same thing. It's just like, for example, now Gucci, I don't mess this up. Gucci, Christian Dior, and which other company? It's basically called LVMH. Now, this is a group of luxury designer wares, and you don't know they are owned by one group, one major company. No, you don't know, but you know they are different brands, and you see fans of those different brands going into war with one another, saying that, yeah, we prefer Gucci to Dior. Meanwhile, they are both necessarily the same company. So it's just That's the point I'm trying to stress for Linda Cage's stuff, because of if you have Linda Cage music, Linda Cage TV, Linda Cage this blah blah blah, blah Linda blah, blah, blah. People will be like, ah, it's still the same Linda. Meanwhile, it's not. So in essence, you're doing yourself harm. So it's always better to change brands. For example, Coca-Cola, if they name their water Coca-Cola water, who is going to buy that shit? Nobody. So it's just that's where branding comes into play, and that's where owning multiple businesses comes into play, and giving them different brands, and not just sticking with one business and expecting to be a billionaire from it. For example, if you look at all, like I just said affirmation earlier, if you look at all most of the billionaires in the world, they don't have one single business. They always have something um, that they do. They always have different businesses. They always have a portfolio. You always hear them talking about portfolios. That it just means a list of all the whole businesses they are involved in. And this is something when I was younger, I was always stressing it to my dad that, okay, I know you're doing your business and yeah, it's bringing some money, but why don't you just diversify? I think I had this motto of diversify. I don't know which book I read when I was. That was like when I was in. I said no, sorry, GS, yeah, junior secondary school. Yeah, and I was telling my dad to like diversify his company because it's quite risky just leaving it all on his current business. And after how many years now? It's now that we are now diversifying, and it's not really a good time to diversify because this economy is shit right now. But in the long run, it's going to be good. So it's something that we should all think of, because of, if you want to be comfortable in life, you're eventually going to do it whether you like it or not. So it's just something we should all think of, and I think this is not something people really talk about in schools, because of, you just think about, oh yeah, getting that target 9 to 5 job, which really doesn't exist. Yeah, I'm trying to start my own company, but I'm not even thinking of paying my staff comfortably well, like salary that they will really be comfortable on, because of we are still a struggling company. So these are things that CEOs right now are thinking of. So you thinking that you're going to get a 9 to 5 job where you will sit down and earn a very good salary per month, basically just look for an NGO to work for. Yeah, where you earn good money and travel a lot. Basically, don't look for 8 or 9 to 5. Just look for an NGO work, and you will get more money from there. But the message I'm just trying to pass across now is, should really focus on one business or focus on multiple businesses and involve us, spread our wings, spread our portfolios for foreseeable future. Basically, yeah. Did you really get that? Okay, subscribe if you got it. Thank you. Like and share the video.